What is up, everyone? This is GundamLegacyExtreme, and I am back to complete the triad that is the Age-1s. And, well, before I get to that, I just wanted to show you my little display setup that I will be doing for my Age Gundams. I hope you like it, because I really like how I set this all up. It looks really nice. And yeah, how I'm doing it is basically I'm just using Tamashii stages, because I find these are buying Tamashii stages for your Gundam models, well, the high grades anyway, is much more cost efficient. Excuse me for a moment. It's much more cost efficient than buying a bunch of little 1/144 displays, because A, you get 3 of them per pack, and as most of the time to import them before tax, to get one stands for your 1/144s is about $8. Before shipping, I meant. So that's 8, and then you have your shipping. So that's 8. Getting 3 would be 8, 16, $24, while getting a Tamashii stage is about $11 before shipping. So yeah. So yeah, just a little thing. If you have a bunch of 1/144s, get a Tamashii stage. But yep, off of my little pitching, time to get started. And we're back, and yeah, you can't really see much. Yeah, originally I wasn't really. This was probably the one I was least fond of the Age triads. And excuse me, I really gotta get my aerial set properly before I start talking. Yeah, originally the Titus was probably my least favorite of the 3. But after getting him and after seeing how everything with him is, he's not that bad. I really can't wait to get the master grade of him. And yeah, you probably noticed he looks very dirty. That's because I took a note from Prime 92's Astrea combat type. I mean, not Astrea combat type. I forgot what she called it. Astrea Type A, I think it was, where she used her plated silver Gundam marker, and I decided to do that on him. And yeah, it actually came out looking pretty nice, because I figured of the 3 to try this on, the Titus would probably be the best one, because he's up close and personal, so he would be the one getting the most battle scarred. And yeah, it just looks really nice. Came out looking pretty good. Didn't do it on the underside of the feet because I didn't really feel it was necessary. And unlike the other 2 where I used the chest sticker, I painted the Age A on this one. Just standard gray Gundam marker for the gray, and then my metallic green for the green. And I did the eyes, like always. Metallic green Gundam marker. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Articulation wise, he is basically the same as the Age-1, normal and Sparrow. Head can look up, down, forwards and back. Waist can rotate 360, no problem. Though I find mine is the loosest in the waist area. I actually had to tighten it up with some crazy glue to get it to work properly, because it would literally just move, and then fall right off. Now it's fine. Arms can go up and down, right here, forwards and back. They can go out about that far, though it kind of looks a little off. I don't know why. Rotate 360. And bicep swivel. Elbows bend, and that's a great part right there, which is nice. I'll get to that when I get to his accessories. The giant hammer fists rotate, wiggle, and unlike the Age-1, like with the Sparrow and unlike with the Age-1, I didn't need to paint this. Great part right here, because this was actually a separate piece, because the hands were big enough to warrant it, because these hands I think are like master grade sized, or no grade sized at least. Legs can go forwards, back about that far. Actually, no, even more. Back about that far. Out. About this far until the upper thigh crashes into the skirt armor mount. Knees can bend fully, and the feet can go. The feet are a little weird. They're on a joint right here and a joint at the foot. So the foot can go up and down and all around because it's on a ball joint. It can turn side to side and then tilt side to side. It can go pretty far depending on how you get that foot out. And then up at the top, it can go forwards and back and side to side. So yeah, he can get some really wide-legged poses. Like, he can pull off the Lancelot start dash pose. If you can just angle his feet right so that he doesn't topple over, he can do the Lancelot start dash. Which, that is amazing. On a 1-to-144 that wasn't of the Code Geass line, and that the Code Geass line was 1/35th scale. That is amazing. Yeah, but that's pretty much all for his articulation. Accessory-wise, you get the beam lariats, which easy to put on. I did a crappy job trying to color that gray. Just take the lariat and then you push it on. Then you take the shoulder armor and you put it back on. Well, not the shoulder armor, the wrist guard, and you put it back on. And there you go. You have a beam lariat on, and yeah, these things fall apart pretty easily because they're made of the same material as normal beams. Put the other beam lariat on. Should have seen that coming. And yeah, so he can attack the enemy with his beam, with a beam double lariat attack. But that's not all, because you see all those little holes in his legs and his elbows. I mean, elbows, shoulders. If you remember earlier at the introduction video, you get 10 of these. 4, 8, 14. My bad. You get 14 of these. 4 for each shoulder and 3 for each knee. Yeah. 3, 6, 4, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 14. For the shoulders, you don't have to do it, but for accuracy purposes, you're supposed to pull the shoulders out, which reveals more of that gray that I was talking about. But yeah, I like that because it adds more, it shows off more detail, which this kit has a lot of. Then you just insert one into each hole. And I'm gonna stop here because I'm not gonna bore you all. I'm not going to bore you all with watching me, with watching me put on 14 of these. So I will be right back. And once all spiked out, the Age-2 is ready. And all spiked out, the Age-1 normal is ready to kick ass and kill. And all spiked out, the Age-1 and all spiked out, the Age-2 Titus. I'm gonna kill myself. And all spiked out, the Age-1 Titus is ready to go and kick some UE, or now that we know, Vegan ass for killing Yurine. But yeah, all in all, once you spike him out, he looks pretty. He actually looks pretty cool, and yeah, these things pop out pretty easily. It kind of makes me think Tengen Toppa, not Tengen Toppa, but it pretty much makes me think Gurren Lagann full drill mode. But yeah, it's just awesome. I'm shocked at how much I'm really liking the Titus. But that aside, bringing it back in, I'm glad to have him in my collection. I mean, I figured since I have the other two, I might as well get this one, finish off the triad of high grade ages. And once again, his arm fell off. I'm going to have to go back and inspect that and find out why. Yeah, so he's pretty cheap if you really want to get him. My whole display, yeah, this one, because of the weight of the Age-1, how I have him set up, the Age-1 normal tends to try and face plant a lot. But as I was saying, if you want this one, he's pretty cheap. You can get him for about 800 something yen on AmiAmi. I'm not sure how much HLJ sells him for, but go out and get him. The Master Grade comes out next month. The Master Grade Age-1 comes out this month. So, and the Spallow comes out in April. So, if you want them, go and get them. It's well worth it. This is GundamLegacyExtreme signing off. And now that I'm all done with the wear system for Age-1, it's time we start with Age-2.